Okay, video 3 of 3. We've established our connection in the round pen, major breakthrough, he's finally focused on me, trusting me, listening. So now we're going to do some saddle work. Really wish I would have had the previous day on video, because right now he's a totally different horse than he was the day before. I'll just kind of try to point it out as I go, but yeah, yesterday he was kind of moving back and forth and kind of uncomfortable. Like that, no head popping up like it was the day before. Throw it around, his head doesn't come up. Stand still. Move it around a lot, he's good. Day before, total opposite. There, he moves a little bit. But, okay, I stop right here to see how he feels about it. Totally different than the day before, and he even comes forward and gives me the okay on his own that he's comfortable. Day before he was backing up, trying to move his feet around, head popping up, which isn't a huge, most people would just not even notice it, but it's a sign that he's not comfortable. I move stuff around a lot, make a lot of noise. Yesterday when I was doing that, head kept popping up. Real tense in his body, front feet were braced, much more relaxed today. Part of that is that connection we made in the round pen. Doesn't matter if it's a saddle or a bareback pad or you're a packing horse or whatever it is, they need to completely trust you that what you're doing, it's fine. You have to establish that relationship. He's had so many bad experiences, he needs some good experiences under his belt. He needs to establish that understanding. You know, when a saddle slides under their belly like that and they get scared and you try to hobble them to get back on, and it's just a terrible way to try to, in my opinion. I mean, you know, part of the thing with the trainer that would get on him and he'd start bucking and he'd get off is just reinforcing that when you buck, you get left alone. Even though you get back on, it's that release of pressure. A horse will buck because they're scared or confused. Yes, it's a disrespect thing, but disrespect stems from fear or confusion. When horses get confused, they get scared. And if they're already unsure of what's going on, it just exaggerates from there if you don't nip it in the butt early. So there's, you know, a lot of people, oh, you're spending too much time on the ground, oh, you're... See, yesterday when I did that, his head just came up like crazy. He was not sure about it. We need to lay a solid enough foundation that the bucking doesn't even occur when I finally do get on. Part of all this is teaching him, you know, if it does occur when I do get on, to work through it. Not ride the buck out, but control his, you know, part of the lateral function thing. You get them bent around, get them back focused on you. They can't buck when their head is bent around. If you've established that relationship of trust and looking to you for leadership, they're going to do what you ask. They're not going to be confused. Now yesterday when we went to go in the round pen, right about here, he bolted through me, tried to start bucking and take off, and I had his head and just kept bringing him back to me, but totally different horse right here. Respected my body language of stop, no, guide him through. Still need to reinforce him, turn to the inside, stay focused on me. Keep that connection going. He does so good in this round pin session. I got to the point I was controlling his speed, just very slight body movements. You can see it here in a minute. Looking to me for direction. Such a good boy. Stopped his feet. Work on the cinch, not walking away. Head's not popping up. He's definitely not completely as comfortable as I'd like him to be, but totally different horse. So I'm going to ask him to canter in a minute, I think, and or maybe we do a couple more turns. Super responsive there. All I had to point and kiss once and he went. Now I'm going to slow him down just by stepping in front of that drive line. Slowed the canter down a little bit. Step again. Down to a trot. Super responsive. Very connected with what was going on. And unfortunately, I think my battery dies here in a minute, but other direction, ask for a canter, super responsive, didn't have to put much pressure on. I'll slow him down in a minute, step in front, slow him down, again. Super responsive, very well done. Totally happy with progress. Although it seems like there's a lot going on the ground before, it's a bucking problem, it's a riding problem. His problems are stemming from something much deeper. I just doesn't trust people. Okay, so that was it on that. So from here, he did so well I didn't make him move much more. Put his halter back on, put weight in stirrups, shook everything around. A little uncomfortable at first, finally settled down. Did not get all the way on him yet. We're working up to that. Loosened the saddle, moved it all around, slid it around on his side. Getting him used to. We don't want to freak out if that's, for some reason, that saddle slides under his belly. This stuff happens sometimes, He's got to be totally comfortable and trusting you. All of this you'll see it in the next few days, really relate to when I do finally not just get on him, but ride. And he had a good day in the video that I saw. You know, spurs and bits, and it can control a lot, but he's got other issues, obviously, or he wouldn't still be bucking. But by the time I get on him, there shouldn't be a bucking issue, and if there is, it's going to end real quick. And it's not that I have to ride out the bucks, but teach him that's not okay and how to control himself. Lateral flexion is going to be huge. I think I already said that, but looking to his rider for direction and not being confused is what's really going to help him. So, hope this makes sense. And, oh, actually, I was going to show you one more. Today, I didn't get any good videos, but actually did sit on him today. I didn't ask him to move at all. I just got on and got off. Super relaxed, super good day. In fact, when we were untacking, I heard this big noise, and he's out there playing with the trash can. Kind of funny. Okay.